2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Last season, the Cavs did not have the best record in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks did, but Cleveland did come out of the East and go to the NBA Finals. Shaq, as long as LeBron is there with this roster, how much pressure do they have to make the finals every year?
Well, LeBron said it himself. He's the best player on the planet. They have to be one of the favorites as long as they keep that roster intact, and they have to stay injury-free, Ernie.
Do you think the best player on the planet has to let people know he's the best player on the planet? I knew he was the best player. You don't have to tell us that.
Well, maybe somebody who's not on this planet.
But how many people are not?
Everybody knows. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they made it to the finals last year with all the injuries. Of course he's the best player. He's playing at a high level. I think he might have put a little bit undue pressure on himself now to continue to be the best player on this planet, because people from other planets might come down and say, hey, let's check it out.
Consider this. What? Maybe he said that because it took the pressure off the rest of the guys on that team. Maybe he said, look, I'm going to say this out there. Everybody will be talking about this, and my guys won't feel as much NBA Finals pressure.
Ernie, you must have a cap on your head, a thinking cap, that is.
You're buying that then?
I sure am. I'm going to sell it afterwards, but I'm going to buy it now.
That's high praise from the two of you. And it's not a thinking cap. It's a dunce cap. I've been wearing it for quite some time.
Oh, I didn't know the point meant dunce.
Dummy.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers, playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. Can't hit. And Cleveland will come the other way.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Now here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Curry attacking, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and it's sent back by Bogut. And he recovers it. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. Great touch on the 16-footer. Curry's got his first 2 points.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The screen from Thompson. Curry against Irving. And it's sent back by Bogut. To the inside. Here's Barnes. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Barnes.
Oh, my God, I just got
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of the game.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Curry kicks to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Smith from deep. Can't hit, so Golden State will take it the other way. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Thompson for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Cavaliers trailing. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. And that one's good.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Thompson kicks to Green. Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Irving attacking. That's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Warriors trail by 3. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. LeBron against Thompson. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Thompson dishes to Green. Pass to Barnes. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 5. Cavaliers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Dellavedova. James outside. Shot from 12, and he gets it to go.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now here's Iguodala. Now Barbosa. Back to Iguodala. Dishes it to Barbosa. Puts up a three. They get it again. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the feed to James. Warriors with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Here is Livingston. He feeds it to Spates. No luck.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
He is just an insanely great shooter. Arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Maurice Spates out there with Iguodala. Then there's Ian Clark. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Livingston in at the point guard.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And the very first leg of that contract promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. That's going to send Festus Ezeli to the free throw line. That one on Mozgov. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing and back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out. Watch out.
2 shots.
first one falls for him.
And a footnote to Ezeli, one of his college administrators raved about his